Hey there everyone, Team Rival here, back with another solo Let's Play. This one's kind of a surprise, I didn't really tell anyone about it. It is of Black Dahlia it was Windows 95 at the time. It's another FMV game, much like Ripper. Excited to do this one. I bought this game a while ago when I was doing Ripper, so I just kind of stumbled upon it while I was just digging around in some of my stuff, and I was like, oh, might as well try and play this. So it's pretty much plays standard like Ripper. You know, you got the cutscenes where you got to talk to people, and then you got to do puzzles and other stuff. So one cool thing I want to mention before I hit a new game is that in the box for the game, because I actually own the box with all 8 CDs. This is an 8 CD game, by the way. 8 freaking CDs that you would have to change. But luckily I have it installed directly to my computer thanks to some genius hacking, so I don't have to deal with that. But I hold in my hand a printed out walkthrough of this game, and it's from August 24th, 1999. And it's kind of cool. It's an 8-page walkthrough, and the cool thing about it is that whoever owned this game prior to me, I bought it on Amazon, I think, took like notes for all the puzzles on the sides of the in the margins of the paper. So there's like some math done, there's some symbols and stuff, and what those symbols represent. So definitely cool. This walkthrough is more or less just to get me from point A to point B. It doesn't really describe any of the puzzles, how they are solved, so that's kind of up to me. Hopefully I can do it, and without further ado, I present to you Black Dahlia, which is actually a real murder, I don't know if it's a murder mystery, I guess you could call it, because I guess I never figured out how it was. There was actually the Black Dahlia murder is what it was called, and this game is, I guess, kind of based around it. Probably more so than Ripper is based on the Jack the Ripper murders. So let us begin. Oh yes, this does have Dennis Hopper in it, as you can see from the credits. He's the only star. It's not like Ripper. Ripper had a star-studded cast.
Come in.
Reporting for work, sir.
Relax, son. This isn't the academy.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Sullivan will do just fine. I think you'll find that the COI is a bit more informal than your other branches of government. Now, let's set you to work. Some city detectives sent this complaint over to us. It should be pretty straightforward. If you have any questions about the assignment, don't hesitate to ask. The door's always open, son.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Sullivan.
Peterson. Oh, yes, of course, your office. It's across the hall. And, please forgive the mess. Your predecessor departed rather unexpectedly, and we're still short-staffed and haven't had a chance to clear it out for you. Well, I hope you can handle things on your own. It's something you're going to have to get used to with the COI.
President Roosevelt had just authorized the formation of the COI that summer. They were supposed to be the outfit that handled the real spy stuff overseas. It was the place to be if you wanted real adventure. At least, that was the bill of goods the recruiters for the COI sold me. And here I was, stuck in a crummy old office, in Cleveland of all places, as far away from any real action as I could imagine.
Okay, so you play as this doofy detective guy who's just like a stereotypical detective. And you start learning about the Black Dahlia murders. But right now, you can see the interface. You got the little pointer. You can kind of rotate around, look up, look down. Pretty basic things. We're gonna go check out the desk. As you can see, it looks more or less exactly like Ripper. I think both games were made by Take-Two, if I'm not mistaken. So we got to do some investigations around here. We can look at this address. Check out what's going on here and what's on the itinerary for today. Return library books. Check. Withdraw money. Check. Phone Cassie. Check. Contact jeweler. Check. Geez, you just needs to write down his whole entire day, I guess. Check post office box. Check. Get a good stiff drink. That's on my list every day. Check. Get new boots. Check. Change bulb and ceiling light. Check. Check back with Professor Strauss. Clean office! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. If you slide this up, you get a gun. It's a revolver.
This might come in handy.
Obviously, he knows nothing about guns. That's a freaking little pea shooter. What are you gonna do with that? Okay. So, now we need to go over to the bookcase, I believe. Okay. We will go over here. There was also a movie, I believe. I think it was called The Black Dahlia Murders with Jake Gyllenhaal. I saw it ages ago. I don't know what happened in it. All right, just a typical revolver, right? What? Nope. Let me get that key. Okay, so we got a key. We will use the key. Now we get. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Let's see what's in here. August 6, 1941. Walt. We finally received the list from the FBI, but of course there's an encrypted number associated with each of these names. Keep it under your hat, but I want you to see what you can do about cracking their code. They may be keeping important information from us. Sullivan. 1 is Sullivan, I guess. 2 ABC, 3 DEF, 4 GMI, GHI, I guess. 5 JKL, 6 MNO, 7 PRS, 8 TUV, W. Just looks like some bullshit, as usual. What's up here?
I wonder what sort of artifacts Mr. Penske wanted Professor Strauss to look at.
You know, he said I was Penske material. It's from Seinfeld, in case you guys ever saw that episode with George when he gets the job, and he's like, I'm Penske material. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, Mr. Penske, I'm very intrigued by your message and am indeed interested in examining the artifacts you have described. Please call me as soon as possible. I feel that these items may be of critical importance to your investigation. Dr. Strauss. Okie dokie. Anything else in here that I can investigate? Nada. Alright, let's turn the lights on. We need some lights in here, right? Am I right? Or am I right? What's in here? I don't know, let me check. Let me stand at my desk. Oh, it's Scrabble pieces, right? Must have been had like a Scrabble fetish or something.
What's this?
Okay, let's go into inventory. The parchment sheets. Oh my god. Look at this puzzle. Never gonna be able to do this in my life. You kidding me? It's like a bajillion letters. What's in here? Oh god, I gotta put that together. That's not happening right now. Alright, so now we gotta go talk to the boss. Sullivan.
Yes?
Sorry to bother you, sir.
Not at all, Mr. Pearson. Come right in.
Alright, what's up, buddy? We'll ask about the predecessor.
Sir, what happened to the fellow I'm replacing?
Walter
I
Pensky.
love Pensky.
Good man. And a good agent. Once. The job got the better of him.
I imagine he must have been under a lot of pressure, sir.
We all are these days. Just remember, Mr. Pearson, we follow orders, not personal crusades.
I will, sir.
You know damn well he's not following orders. Not if I have anything to say about it. Let's ask about the case.
I have a question about this case file, sir.
Certainly. What is it?
Alright, let's see what we're looking at here. Initial crime report. Registers. Alright, I guess we should read this. The time of struggle is now at hand. No longer will the parliaments in their place rule wise priest kings. I hate reading in games. I really hate reading. Just read it to me. Come on. Alright, we don't really care about that. Let's ask about Finster.
Sir, this munitions owner, Mr. Finster, is there anything you can tell me about him that wasn't in the report?
Hank Finster is an interesting case. He's an important man with the fellows in the Defense Department on account of the munitions factories he owns. But he's not wound all too tight, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's always one thing after another with him. If it isn't the unions, it's the Reds. If it isn't the Reds, it's the Nazis.
Yeah, fuck the Nazis.
But he may have something there. Take a look at that invitation. What do you make of it?
Tell him it looks like fascist propaganda. That always sounds like a good idea.
Well, the invitation's a little unusual, but it looks like fascist propaganda to me.
And that it is, son. I'm not saying it's Nazi propaganda.
Communist!
There are
Communist!
100 different organizations with fascist agendas, but this call to brotherhood could have come straight out of Hitler's Germany. Did you notice the quality of the invitation itself? It's not a pamphlet or a flyer. Whoever these people are, they have a certain amount of sophistication. And they seem to be targeting only people of wealth and influence in our society. You'll need to be careful not to ruffle any feathers.
Sir, yes, sir. See what else we got going on. We asked about Hank. What else can we ask about the detective?
Who handled this case when it first came in, sir?
A city detective named Marillo. I guess he's got his hands full now. He's handling the torso murders investigation. Terrible work, that. They found another one just yesterday.
So, I guess that's it. We can call that a day. Alright, buddy. We'll catch you later. We are going to Hank Finster's. Chucky Finster.
Excuse me, could you tell me where Mr. Finster's office is?
He's up there. You're welcome.
Excuse me, Mr. Finster? Jim Pearson from the COI. I've been assigned to investigate your complaint.
Ah, what the hell took you so long? I guess all my calls to Mayor Lausch finally got you guys off your cans.
Goddamn bastards. Oh, this guy's the worst. Look at this motherfucker. Lau. Okay. That's obviously going to be important because I was able to click on it. What's up, buddy? What should we ask about?